Anything could happen on America's Got Talent. Over the years, fans have seen all sorts of mishaps take place when contestants hit the stage on the show. Recently, a performer had a shocking accident while performing during a recent episode of the competition series. On America's Got Talent, contestants from all across the United States hit the stage to showcase all sorts of talents. Unlike most competition shows, which focus on specific talents, like singing or dancing, this Simon Cowell-created series showcases all sorts of talents, like magic tricks, comedy routines, and all sorts of stunts. The show is currently in its 20th season, which premiered on May 27, 2025. This season sees Howie Mandel, Mel B, Sofia Vergara and Cowell himself as judges, with Terry Crews serving as a presenter. During the June 10 episode of the competition series, Boston Dynamics showed off their robots on stage. The machines performed a dance routine set to Queen's "Don't Stop Me Now," with the mouths mimicking the song's lyrics. The performance initially set off in the dark, likely as a nod to the music video for Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. However, once the lights came on, one of the robots soon stopped moving on stage, appearing to lie down. Mel B, who recently returned to the show as a judge, shared that one's gone to sleep. Sofia Vergara then commented to Simon Cowell, "It died," with him asking, "Did it die?" That said, through it all, the other robots carried on, bringing to mind the old adage that the show must go on. Despite the mishap, the audience continued to applaud, even clapping along to the performance. As the song came to an end, the remaining robots gave a graceful bow and also began to lie down. The robot's representative, Mary, then walked on stage with another four-legged robot friend following her from behind. When Vergara shared that one of the robots had an accident, Mary admitted, "You know that sometimes does happen." For his part, Simon Cowell tried to turn it into something positive. "Can I be honest with you? I actually think, I don't mean this in a cruel way, it was weirdly better that one of them died, because it showed how difficult this was." When Vergara asked if the robot could be fixed, Mary assured it could. However, she was soon interrupted as the fallen robot suddenly woke up, exciting applause from the crowd. This wasn't the only happy ending for the robotic dancers, as they ended up winning a "yes" from all four judges. As things came to an end, Terry Crews admitted he wanted one of the dancing bots. Mary then shared, "We really, really believe that this is the future." According to Boston Dynamics website, the robot dancers are known as Spot. As the site shared, Spot is capable of automate sensing and inspection, and able to capture limitless data and explore without boundaries. Introduction. Live television has always been a stage where the unpredictable can happen, moments of brilliance, surprise, and sometimes tragedy. America's Got Talent, AGT, as one of the most popular talent shows in the world, has showcased extraordinary acts, from awe-inspiring performances to heartwarming stories. But what happens when the unthinkable occurs? Live, a performer collapsing and passing away in the middle of their act. On an ordinary evening in the show's latest season, viewers around the nation tuned in to witness the usual dazzling displays of talent. However, a shocking turn of events unfolded that would leave audiences, judges, and the nation in stunned silence. A contestant suddenly collapsed on stage and tragically died during their performance. This paper explores that hypothetical event in detail, analyzing its immediate impact, the emotional response, the societal implications, and the broader themes related to live performance, human vulnerability, and resilience in the face of tragedy. The event unfolds. The performance begins. The contestant, a young performer named Alex Martinez, had been a crowd favorite. Known for their exceptional acrobatic skills and inspiring story of overcoming adversity, Alex's act involved complex aerial routines combined with dance. The audience was captivated as Alex soared through the air, executing flips and spins with apparent ease. Midway through their act, as Alex prepared for a particularly challenging move, a high-flying aerial spin, something went wrong. The audience watched in suspense as the performer seemed to lose control. The music faded into the background as the stage lights focused on Alex, who suddenly halted midair. The collapse. In a tragic instant, Alex lost consciousness, falling from the aerial apparatus onto the stage floor. The show's crew and judges immediately sprang into action. The paramedics, who had been standing nearby, rushed onto the stage as the production halted. The scene was chaotic, an emotional swirl of concern, fear, and disbelief. Medical emergency. Paramedics quickly assessed Alex's condition. It became clear that this was a life-threatening emergency. Despite their efforts, Alex's vital signs were unstable, and it was apparent that they had suffered a cardiac event or another catastrophic medical failure. The decision was made to transport Alex to the nearest hospital immediately. Immediate reactions. The audience and viewers. Watching a live performance turn into a tragedy stunned viewers across the nation. Social media erupted with shock and concern. Hashtags like #PrayForAlex and #ActTragedy trended worldwide. Many viewers expressed their heartbreak, sharing stories of how Alex's act had inspired them. The judges and crew. The judges, visibly shaken, paused the show. Their reactions ranged from tears to silent reflection. Host Terry Crews struggled to maintain composure, acknowledging the seriousness of the situation and asking for privacy for Alex's family. The contestants' family. News of Alex's emergency spread rapidly. Family members, watching the live broadcast or informed through emergency contacts, rushed to the hospital. The emotional toll on loved ones was immense, as they faced the uncertainty of Alex's condition. Societal and cultural implications. The fragility of live performance. This incident cast a stark light on the inherent risks of live performance, especially those involving dangerous stunts. While performers often train rigorously and take safety precautions, the unpredictable nature of live acts means that tragedy can strike unexpectedly. The human element. Alex's story, an inspiring figure who overcame hardship, resonated deeply with the public. The death underscored the vulnerability of even the most talented and prepared individuals. It prompted discussions about the importance of medical readiness and safety measures during high-risk performances. Media sensation and public mourning. The tragedy became a media sensation, prompting national conversations about health, safety, and the human cost of entertainment. Vigils and memorials emerged online and in communities, honoring Alex's life and legacy. The aftermath. The show's suspension and investigation. Following the incident, America's Got Talent suspended tapings to conduct a thorough investigation into what went wrong. Safety protocols were reviewed, and experts were consulted to prevent similar tragedies. Medical and mental health support. Contestants, crew members, and staff were offered counseling and support. The emotional impact of witnessing or being involved in such a traumatic event was profound, and mental health resources were prioritized. The family's response. Alex's family issued a statement expressing grief and gratitude for the outpouring of support. They called for increased safety measures in live performances and shared Alex's dream of inspiring others through their art. Broader themes and reflection. Resilience in the face of tragedy. The incident serves as a somber reminder of life's fragility. Yet, stories of resilience emerged, tributes from fellow performers, messages of hope, and calls to honor Alex's memory by promoting safety and awareness. The role of media and public discourse. Media coverage highlighted the need for transparency and accountability. Discussions ranged from performer health screenings to safety regulations in live entertainment. Ethical considerations. Questions arose about the ethics of live broadcasting certain acts, especially those with inherent risks. The balance between entertainment and safety became a focal point for industry stakeholders. Inspiration from tragedy. Despite the sorrow, Alex's story inspired many. The journey epitomized perseverance and passion. Their untimely death spurred initiatives to improve performer safety and foster a culture that values human life above spectacle. Lessons learned. Safety first. The tragedy underscored the importance of rigorous safety protocols, medical readiness, and risk assessment in live performances, especially for high-risk acts. Support systems. It highlighted the need for psychological support for performers and crew members involved in traumatic incidents. Human vulnerability. The event was a stark reminder that no matter how talented or prepared someone may be, human vulnerability remains. Respect for physical limits and health is paramount. Community and compassion. In mourning, communities came together, demonstrating compassion and unity. The collective grief fostered a renewed commitment to safety and human dignity. Moving forward, Industry changes. The incident prompted the entertainment industry to reevaluate safety standards, implement mandatory health checks, and improve emergency response protocols. Public awareness. Campaigns emerged to educate performers about health risks and encourage open discussions about mental and physical well-being. Personal stories and memorials. Alex's story continues to inspire. Memorials and scholarships were established to support aspiring performers and promote safety awareness. The power of resilience. Ultimately, the tragedy reinforced the resilience of the human spirit. While life is fragile, communities can come together to heal, learn, and honor those we've lost. Conclusion. The hypothetical scenario of a contestant dying mid-performance on America's Got Talent is a sobering reminder of life's unpredictability. It challenges us to prioritize safety, compassion, and human dignity in all pursuits. While entertainment aims to inspire and delight, it must never do so at the expense of human life. Through tragedy, societies often find pathways to growth, strengthening safety measures, fostering empathy, and reaffirming our shared humanity. As we remember Alex Martinez, let their story serve as a catalyst for change, ensuring that future performers can pursue their dreams in safer, more supportive environments.